Hey, 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 we are here checking out the new Sonic the Hedgehog trailer. It's for a live-action Sonic movie that's out on November, well, not on, in November this year. It's similar to the Pokemon movie in style in that Sonic's going to be CGI'd, and everybody else is going to be live-action. I have no idea what to think about this because, I mean, I knew it was being made, I'd heard about it, but the fact that it's a reality and we actually have a trailer is kind of a surprise. It's here. I don't know how you can make a movie about Sonic the Hedgehog at all, at least make it good. And considering the track record of video game movies, who knows, basically? Who knows what we can expect? But we're going to check out the trailer now and see what we think. Hold on. Ah, Green Hills. And there he goes. James Marsden? Okay. He's very blue and very CGI. Oh no, what the fuck is that? What is that? I'm genuinely surprised there wasn't a dick hanging between his legs there. I'm genuinely surprised. Alright, so I think he looks awful.
An energy surge knocked down power across the entire Pacific Northwest. This needs someone who can figure out exactly what we're dealing with.
You're not suggesting
Dr. Eggman, Dr. Robotnik.
We have no choice.
Well, it's not fat. It's fucking Jim Carrey.
Are you in charge here?
Why?
Yes, I am.
No! I'm wrong. I'm in charge.
It's Jim Carrey being Jim Carrey.
In a sequentially ranked hierarchy based on level of critical importance, the disparity between us is too vast to quantify. Agent Stone?
The doctor thinks you're basic.
Listen, pal. I don't know if you realize
I'm sorry, Major. What was your name?
Benny. Nobody cares.
Oh, that's not funny. That's just awful. Kids will find that funny. Oh my god, he looks so bad. Why does he look so stupid? Why is the CG so rubbish? It's 2019.
Looks like I'm gonna have to save your planet.
There's no, it doesn't look for a second like he's there. Oh, Michael Bay style action.
No, but thank you for asking. Whatever this creature is, our job is to secure it, neutralize it.
Why is Gangster's Paradise playing? Is one of the deuces the Fast and Furious. Well, there's a lot happening right now. Oh, he's wearing red. Ah, ripping off the Quicksilver scenes from X-Men.
Stay in there and be quiet.
Oh, joking coming.
Breathe in here.
Do you have your child in that bag?
No. I mean, yes, it's a child, but it's not mine.
Uh-huh.
It's not your child.
Smells like body spray and an old ham sandwich.
Gonna call the police. Oh, that was a joke. Oh, look, he actually looks like, kind of like Dr. Robotnik. Okay, then. Let's mute that and have a little look at things. Some of the frames. So, yep, there you go, right there. Green Hill. So that's we've already got the reference towards Sonic. It was called Green Hill Zone, not Green Hills, but hey, there you go. No, I'm going to stop there, actually. I'm not going to be constantly going, this looks nothing like the game. You couldn't make a movie out of Sonic the game. Of course you couldn't. It's just going to be packed full of references, I guess. Stuff like that I'm fine with. You know, you get to go, look, it's got Green Hill Zone and so on. Basic shit, but fine. But that's not. I have many other problems. So this is James Marsden, I believe. Looking at him, it's been a while since I've seen James Marsden in a movie, so he looks a bit different. Get a Paramount logo, but with rings instead. So there you go, another little nod, and we hear the ring sound several times throughout. But this is what I really want to talk about first. What the actual fuck is that? Now, I know the modern version of Sonic has this kind of like long legs thing. That looks like a human being, but wearing an outfit. At least on first glance, then you realise it's terrible CGI. Why is his leg so long? Why does it almost look like he's got an arse? Why is his arm so long? Like, that's not a hedgehog. That's a human-hedgehog hybrid. That's a human having fucked a goddamn hedgehog, and this is the end result. A blue, fast, demonic-looking thing. I really don't like that. I really don't like that. And then, of course, there's the face. Now, I actually don't mind that face. That reminds me of, like, say, the front cover of something, say, like Sonic Unleashed and so on. Looks a bit badass there. Although, I did mention while the trailer was going on, why on earth is Gangsta's Paradise playing over this trailer? Is it going to be sassy Sonic? Oh, yeah, you know, joke. And, yeah, fair enough. That kind of ties into a bit, because Sonic was always a bit sassy, but Gangster's Paradise, and oh, Sonic's such a badass. Is he though? Then we get the usual military shit. Sonic does something and have to call in someone because he's an alien, and the person they call in is Dr. Robotnik, apparently. I guess his name's not said in this, but it's certainly implied it's Dr. Robotnik. I guess they're going with Dr. Robotnik over Dr. Eggman because he doesn't look like an egg. He's very slim. But it is Jim Carrey, and this little jokey sequence here, it was Jim Carrey making jokes. It does nothing for me. We've seen it before in loads of his movies. Tell me you don't just look at that and think that's Ace Ventura, but with a moustache. Or it's Liar Liar's character, and so on. It's just, and the joke didn't land. It's like, oh, at the end of the day, it's like, oh, basic, how on the nose they are. He's saying, basically, his complicated speech was him just saying, you're basic. Wow. Okay, there we go. And the second major bad one. Find a frame. Look at that. I don't even know what to say about that. That looks horrendous. That looks so bad. I don't get it. It's so weird. It looks like a baby. It looks like a badly CGI'd baby. It's still got too much facial features of a human being. I'm now even more convinced that the backstory for Sonic in this is that his mother was a human, or his father was a human, had sex with a hedgehog, and this is the end result. It's got to be. Why else would it look like that? Oh, so just something. Does that look for a second like James Marsden is talking to anything in a car with him? Does that look at all real? What the fuck? You know, then we get some action sequences. Sonic apparently also does lightning when he turns into a ball now. Speed. And, yeah, look at that. So basically, the whole thing is Dr. Robotnik trying to stop Sonic. From the producers of The Fast and the Furious, so I expect lots of slow motion action scenes. Oh, that was a scene I thought was interesting. Kind of. In a roundabout way. So they're falling. And Sonic throws... Goddamn, get the fucking frame. It's so quick. Play it and pause it. He throws a ring. Yeah, look. He throws a ring. And they teleport through it. Now, that's interesting way to take a ring. So Sonic throws a ring and it turns into a teleport. Now I guess you could kind of say in the old games the big ring that you would get at the end of a level if you collect the 50 rings will take you to the bonus stage, but this is just a teleporting ring he threw. They're falling and they're going through it to a different place. Lazy, but there you go. Desert, running through the desert. Sonic doesn't appear to be leaving much in the way of footprints. And then we have our Quicksilver ripoff, which is basically, if you know what I'm talking about, the X-Men movies, X-Men Days of Future Past and X-Men Apocalypse had Quicksilver scenes where he ran at slow motion, and this looks to be doing exactly the same thing. Just not very interesting. And the woohooing and jumping and, whew, just CGI. CGI everywhere. I get it, you got to. It's Sonic the Hedgehog. We don't want someone in a Sonic the Hedgehog outfit, but why do it have to look so shit? You know, like, you're clearly making a big deal out of this movie, particularly we've got likes of Jim Carrey in it. You know, and then this final sequence of jokes here. I guess it's supposed to be funny, but it's the non-reacting like human beings. That's why it's not funny. So they would surely know what they're about to say is going to come across weird and potentially get them noticed, but they just play it deadpan. And the two people either side of them, just like, oh no, let's step away from these weirdos. They just said they have a kid in their bag. You heard the kid. Your response should not be that. So the joke just doesn't work. It's like, it's base humor aimed at a young audience to go, nah, so that's funny, you know. But I'm sure we'll get plenty of the adult jokes thrown in. Right, we're going to go through one last bit. Right at the very end, we have what looks to be a proper look at Dr. Robotnik. As you can see, Jim Carrey, the goggles, the moustache, the outfit. But what's interesting here, and it's only brief, is that it looks like they're in a different world at this stage. You see the mushrooms in the background? So they're obviously the end sequence at least must have them going to Sonic's world, I guess, because they did say in the trailer that he's an alien, basically. And yeah, I mean, I'll say this look at least looks a bit more like Dr. Robotnik, so I like that, but I still can't get past it being Jim Carrey, and once he starts talking and going over the top, it's gonna turn me off, basically. It doesn't look terrible. It looks par for the course. It looks like it'd be a fine video game movie, which, if you follow along with video game movies, is more than acceptable. It's just based on this trailer. CGI is terrible. Sonic looks awful, absolutely awful. As I said already, it looks like the product of a man and a woman. A man or woman having had sex with a hedgehog, and this is what was birthed. I reckon his cheekiness is going to get annoying more than anything else. I don't like Jim Carrey casted as Dr. Robotnik. It's really, really weird. And the rest of it, it's just kind of like, aren't they kind of doing this with the Pokemon movie, where a human character and the CGI thing team up to Detective Pikachu solve crimes, but here it's obviously to deal with a bad guy. It looks very basic. We've seen this kind of movie before. Unexciting, but certainly probably do quite alright, I reckon, when released, because of the audience it's aimed at. Anyway, that's enough blabbering. See, I'm losing my voice. Blabbering on about the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Check it out yourself. Tell us what you think.